Well, good morning, everybody. I'm in the Starbucks drive-thru where I like to just pick up my phone and start talking to you guys. It's been a rough week. Um, Life has been rough this week. Haven't felt great this week. Sinuses are all fucked up this week. Headache. Is it a migraine? Is it a sinus infection? Who knows? I have no idea. I gotta go tell them I'm here. Hold on one second, please. I'm back. This is the first video I'm doing on my new phone. I just switched phones, so let me talk about the first topic. So I've had Samsung for the last several phones, I guess. I had a Galaxy S8 was the last one I had, and they're at 20 because I think I went 8, 10, 20 with some other things in between. And before that, I think I had like a 6 and a 7. I don't remember, but I've had it Samsung for a while. So I decided this time, rather than going to the S10, is what I was looking at, which was going to cost me about, I don't know, $600 or $700. I went for a Motorola, and it's a Motorola Moto Stylus. So apparently there's a Motorola Stylus, which has this little stylus thing that I've played with a couple times, which is fun. I don't need it, but it's fun. So they have that one in a Power, the Moto Power, which both are like basically kind of the same, except the Power has like more battery life or something, which would make sense. I can't remember why I picked this one over the Power though. Now that I think about it, they were both about the same price, $300 as opposed to $600 or $700. I think the 20 that Amazon has is closer to like Amazon. Verizon is closer to like 800. So anyway, I went with the Moto Stylus. I like it. A lot of similarities as far as functionality because I'm used to having an Android for life. Hashtag Android for life. All you iPhone users, all my friends want me to like have an iPhone. It's never going to happen. Pretty sure. I can't tell you why. I'm just pretty sure it's not going to happen because I like the Androids and I'm old. And it was hard enough changing from one Android to another. So going to an iPhone would probably make me straight stroke out. Anyway, it took me a minute because some of the functions are different. Like I'm still trying to figure out how to make notification sounds for certain apps and the volume for my notifications. And for a minute, I was like, I have no fucking back button. And then I had to look up to see how you do that. It involves swiping and stuff. So it's, for me, a little more complicated than the Samsung. Not as user friendly as the Samsung. Again, I was used to the Samsung. But so far, other than that, no complaints. So, anyway, whatever. It's all good. Um, anyway, back to this week. It has sucked. It has been hard. It has been terrible. I am looking forward to next week. Next week was yet another week that I'd tried to maybe go on vacation, and then Corona got worse. So I'm not going anywhere next week. I get to go to work for 2 days and then be off for 5 days, which is amazing. And because I need 5 days to just completely reset my life, reset, reevaluate. Because every once in a while you need to do that, and that's where I am right now. And I need to pick up my coffee, and then I might have some more to say. I don't know. It's Sunday morning. It's my first day off for a while, and I feel like I've got a lot of fucking talking. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. I'm back. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my light. It's so weird. I have such weird lighting situation in this house. Like, I can't figure out what I want to do. Anyway, I don't want too much light because I look pretty dead. I got my Starbucks. They forgot. I don't think they put any my cream in it, but that's okay. It's still delicious. What a first world problem. Like, I have 3 Starbucks that are all within like a mile and a half of me. And, my biggest problem this morning is I go to the one that's like a little bit further away because they have the croissant that my kid wants. And I don't get any cream in my coffee. I'm doing pretty fucking good. And seriously, I don't want to cry like when I do these fucking things. I don't intend to do that, but like I was driving by this church and they have live stream on Sundays, and I don't go to church. I'm firmly agnostic, borderline atheist. And but I was thinking about the fact that like God, I'm so lucky that I have a job right now. Through all of this, that I have a job that I have to go to, not just for my mental health of like that I get to get out of the house every day this week, 6 days, but like there are just so many people that, like, don't right now and are struggling, and God, what a shit show. Like I said before, being 50 with your fucking hormones right in the middle of a pandemic. It's like that so many people have died, and that there's still so many people who think that this is like not a big deal. And it's just like the flu, and they apparently haven't actually heard what it's like to suffer with this. And so there's like, all of us are probably going through this thing where it's like we have sadness for all of these people who have died, even if we don't personally know anybody who's died or personally know anybody who's been sick. And I know of people who have died. I have friends who have died from this, you know? But like, so there's that. There's anxiety about like, are you going to get it? You know, are the people that, if you have to be around people for work, are they being safe and stuff? Like, is it going to get, are you going to get it randomly from, you know, you order takeout from the wrong place? And I mean, I know there's debates about transmission through food or surfaces and stuff, but still, you know, there's that anxiety. And survivor guilt if you don't get sick, and survivor guilt if you're surviving enough to be able to pay your fucking mortgage, you have a house, you know. Fuck, it's a fucking rough ass time. So everybody gets permission to just like do this every once in a while, you know. Probably you do it less than I do. But I'm just saying, give yourself permission to feel all the fucking things. I think that's one of the reasons I do this, is to remind you, well, number one, I'm a fucking ham. Number two, I have no place to go sing karaoke, so here's my performance. It's 5 stars. But number three, to show you, like, I'm constantly falling apart. Not constantly, but like, because seriously, when I'm done with this, I'm going to go on with the rest of my day. I'm not going to sit around and be sad all day. I've already started doing some house cleaning the minute that I got up. So I'm going to be functional, and I'm going to exercise. I'm going to have a good time with my kid. So when you see me doing something like this, it's not like I'm sitting around like this all day. And I think those of you who know me know that. Pretty sure that anybody who's watching this is somebody who knows me, as opposed to a stranger, because I'm not sure why they would be watching this. But God, what a fucking cornucopia of a vlog this is going to be. Talking about fucking Starbucks and phones and pandemic, but it's kind of hard for it not to come back to the pandemic, because the pandemic is quite super present with all of us right now, right? Anyway, let's go back to the phone. Let's go back to the Samsung versus the Motorola. Jesus. Anyway, I like this Motorola so far. So I would say, if you were in my position and you bought a Samsung 8 2 years ago because it was the way to go, and now it's time for you to upgrade your phone, and you go look on the Verizon, which a lot of people have fucking Verizon, and you go like, should I get an $800 phone or should I get this $300 phone? I guess it depends on what you need it for, because I don't really do much on this phone except what you see me doing right now, occasionally crying and making a fool out of myself for YouTube. Or you know, I take pictures and of cats and things and scenery, and I don't like do a lot of watching of I don't do a lot of streaming. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't do a lot of streaming on this phone, on my phone in general. Like, I'm usually like, I do that on the TV and stuff. So you know, I don't know about speeds and specs and stuff like that, but all I know is when I was comparing specs on this and the Samsung, for me, this Motorola stylus was totally fine. But you know, you can go on the YouTube, and they have people who actually like aren't idiots, and they compare things. And I did a lot of that too before I went and bought this one. But yeah, when it was like, you want to pay like $10 a month, or do you want to pay like $30 a month extra? I was like, yeah, I'll take $10 a month, please. So, or whatever, 15. I don't know. Anyway, but I like it, and it's a lot faster than my phone was, because, you know, even if it's not like what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously, if it's not as good as the next up Samsung would be, it's definitely better than my Galaxy S8 was, right? So that's fun. I've been talking for way too long. The other thing I'm going to mention is Brandy Carlisle, randomly, because last night I came home after a very long week and I put on her song while I was doing some tidying, and it's called The Story. And that song is a song that just like alternately, it's so weird. It alternately makes me feel like kind of sad, but also gets me all revved up at the same time. It's a bit of an emotional roller coaster. I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Could you tell? Did you? You might have noticed that I'm on an emotional roller coaster. But God, that song is so good. It's just so. It's just an epic fucking song. It's really great, and I played it already like 3 or 4 times this morning, driving to Bucks to get my coffee. And if you've never heard that song, I would say take a listen to it. It's just one of those songs that feels like it's going right into my soul when I hear it, and it's fucking amazing, and I love it. And I guess I'm gonna go drink some coffee and go do some chores and stuff, and enjoy my weekend, which is today. And I hope you guys do too. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for being there while I cried. Um, Seriously, if you need to cry, fucking cry. Look at me, I'm crying in front of all y'all. So, you know, I feel better because I got it out. And I've cried a lot this week. It's just been that kind of week because life be hard sometimes. So, anyway, yeah, I go have a great day. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay the fuck inside if you can. Be safe when you go outside, and take care of yourselves, okay? Thanks.